Welcome to Soulful Conversations with Gaia and Patti.
Real, heart-centered and fun conversations about life.
In this Soulful Conversation with Gaia and Patti, we will be discussing manifesting and harnessing our energy daily.
Hi, I'm Gaia Shrangella, life evolution mentor, soul coach, and Reiki master. I help spiritually conscious women who feel the need for a change in their lives, either professionally, in relationships, or in other areas, who want to rebuild their lives. I guide them to reconnect with their own inner wisdom and go back to live a more intuitive life.
Hi, I'm Patti Osveric from Coaching for Inspiration with Patti. I'm a leadership and work-life balance coach, Reiki master, podcaster, and blogger. I'm committed to helping managers, supervisors, and others become better leaders and live a more purposeful, balanced life outside of work. So, Gaia, today we're going to talk about manifesting. What is manifesting?
Yes, Patty, that's a really interesting topic that we hear from a lot of sources, I think. Our listeners will have I'm pretty sure got a chance to hear about manifesting from different people. I believe that manifesting, at least in my experience, is what is the process to bringing to fruition in real life in tangible ways what you really desire, what you really want. What is for you manifesting, Patty?
I feel that manifesting is putting what you want out there and really being positive about it, doing affirmations about it, being specific about what you want in your life,
Right.
and really, truly taking the action steps to do it as well. It just won't come to you. You also actually
Yes.
have to do some actions to get it. But the combination of everything will help you get there if you truly, truly want it bad enough.
Yeah, I agree with you. It's like to me, there is a caveat just at the beginning of the process of manifesting, even before you start trying to manifest, because I believe we really need to know what we really want and what we really need. And we need to separate that, first of all, from what we think that we want, due to conditioning, due to our current life situation and not being really honest sometimes with ourselves or in tunes with what we want, really we desire deep down, not being maybe in tune with our bodies, what our bodies are telling us. I had one teacher once that she said, it's not sometimes what you want, but you may get what you need.
Oh, I love
So
that.
yes, yes. And I feel like in discerning really what we want and what we need from what we think that we want and we think that we may need, really the intuition plays a great role in being our GPS, our navigator, if you will. And we had actually one previous episode talking about intuition. So maybe if you didn't listen to that episode, maybe you can go and watch it. Yeah, a lot it's about, learning how to really use our energies.
Also, with manifesting, you need to visualize it and actually think you already have it from what
Yes,
I understood from the way people explain it, that you
yes,
already have it and
yes,
you're already doing it, and visualizing that you're taking those steps to get to what you want.
yes,
And then I've heard that, people put things around them, visualizing that they're actually there. Like, say it's a house, actually put a picture of the house that you want so that it's somewhere like in your office or anywhere that you can see it, because then it's constantly there
yes.
and you're seeing it. What do you
Yeah.
think of that, Gaia?
Yeah, I feel like it's and I may elaborate a little bit about these, steps, but I feel like one thing, as I said, well, the first thing it's really understanding what we really need and want. And the second thing is really starting to harness our energies in our daily life. So as you know, everything is energy. So we have energy in the body, energy systems that we can start to exercise through, according to some ancient traditions, for example. So I feel like it's important, first of all, in order to feel our body, in order to connect with ourselves and what we want, also to start, for example, learning some of those exercises, and just in general knowing that breathing stagnant energies. So being aware of our energies, it's one thing, the first thing. Then the second, to me, it's really being also aware of the energies that we have around, because when we want to manifest, we need to align our energies with those of the world around us. So if you go in a place, I'm pretty sure people that are listening found this, that maybe they go into a place or they meet people and they feel, the energy of the place, the energy of the people, but even the feeling of the situations that they have around. So they start basically to discern what is good for them, what is not. That's, I think, important. And as I said, intuition helps you to choose these opportunities, to feel for them, to sense for people. Everything in this sense helps with manifesting, because you are more in your own center and you are more present when you do things, and you are aware of whatever is happening around you. And then how do we harness those energies? So I believe that to harness energies in our life and to start manifesting, we need to have a clear intention. Intention moves mountains, moves energies, and then we start aligning what we really need and desire with the energies of everything around us and with the energy of the person. And that comes to what you were talking about, those steps, start to feel that you already have what you want, because you start moving in the direction of the person you want to become. So you need to take action. One thing is the desire, one thing is having clear your intention, and another thing is your actions. So people talk a lot, I think, about embodying the next version of you when they talk to manifest, starting to feel into things that you already may have. But that, in practical terms, what does it mean? To me, it means that you starting to align your intentions with your action. You start moving your direction in the direction of the changes you want to see. It's nothing more than actually changing your awareness and your consciousness in the direction that you want to go. Yeah, I feel like really these steps are important, but it's really, if you wish, it's really simple. It's not easy, but it's simple to understand that this embodiment and being start to visualize things as you already have them are just motivations in order for you to start moving your energies and your actions in that direction.
And one of the other things about manifesting is asking for what you want as well. Like you said, if something comes into your life, take that step, say yes, and it helps you move to get to what you want. Also, asking for what you want too. If there's something that you want and somebody can help you, asking for it with them if they can get you there, or putting the right people in your life to get to where you need to be.
Yes.
That's also, right, another form of getting and manifesting what you want in your life.
Yeah, I feel like manifesting is not really, as you said at the beginning, not making a wish and then hoping that everything will change. It requires action, it requires commitment, and requires really this awareness to understand when things are starting to change around you because of what you really desire, because really what you have inside you can see from on the outside of your reality. And really being like, okay, I am in my own body, I know what I want, I have the intuition to understand what's going on around me, so I can really read the signs, and then I can take these opportunities that are coming my way. It's really, you're right, another step is recognizing that things may change and you have opportunities or people coming into your life.
Gaia, can you explain a little bit more for people that don't know what harnessing our energy means? You talked a little bit about breathing,
Mm-hmm.
changing the energy around you, those kind
Yeah.
of things. How can we harness and change those energies
Yeah.
a little bit more deeper, if you could?
Yeah, so there are practices that people can do, right? Normal things that people can do, like, but even yoga or breath work can start really changing your energetic makeup, but just because you are more, again, into your body. So everything works in sync, right? Your energy systems with your body. Breathing really moves the energy. So whenever you feel like you are stagnant, the why people also tell, if you feel stressed, just take long breaths
Mhm.
or just pause for a few minutes and start breathing. It's not only something that comes, and in an holistic view, everything is connected, but it not only calms your nervous system, so physically calms your mind, but actually start moves really the energy in your energy systems. You start really even moving things that it's in your biofield away from you, things that you don't need, you don't really, you need to get rid of. There are even specific moves that people can do. And again, that comes down also to intention. You sync your breath with your intention and you clear, for example, your field. It's something really easy that people can do, right? And I feel like it's also something that that comes into play in your life. It becomes symbolic. It's aligning your intention with the symbolic meaning that you want your life to have. If I want, for example, to get rid of stress, I not only breathe and move the energy, but I can also do that physically, right? Because I have the intention to move away those clutter from my life. And that really start clearing really literally your field. And going back to the idea of symbols, another thing that people can do starting to manifest, to start to manifest, it's really have, and I think we also talked about briefly at other episodes about this, having little rituals, because the ritual puts into place in really into your life physically your intention. You start really be like, okay, this is, me, I want this to happen. My little ritual can be also having those objects in front of me that will remind me of my intention, because again, it's all intention. So it's a little bit of a ritual. It doesn't need to be complicated. To me, that is a ritual. Symbolically, it will start to put into practice what I want to achieve in life, right? So that's another way to achieve manifestation. For example, if we are another way that I feel like it's completing the process of manifesting, if we want, for example, to be a person that is assertive, right? I want this job, so I need to be more assertive. I need to manifest in my life these opportunities. I start to change myself, being more assertive with the things that I can change right now in my life. If I want to put in place boundaries, I'll start small with wherever I can find that I can put in place boundaries. Maybe it is one area of my life that I want to change. I want to manifest more opportunities, but I start small with whatever I can change now in other areas of my life. That it's when people say that sends a signal to the universe. Yes, but it sends a signal also to your own soul that you are on the right track. It's almost like I decided to become this person and I start with whatever I can change now, today. These are just symbolic little acts that actually help even in your psyche to transform you in the direction of the person you want to be. People also talk sometimes, okay, I'm manifesting because I am in flow. I just want to explain what this may mean, because to me it's nothing more then reaching this alignment between what are you supposed to do because of your soul desires, these things that you want to do, and what you do in life practically. It's just aligning the two things, the want and the practical actualization of, if you wish. So when there is coherence, then you are bringing into your life what you're meant to have or you are meant to do. It all starts internally with us and the way we act and we use our energies, because our behaviors also are dictate, our energy is actually moved by our behaviors. So it's all connected. Think about your intention as something really that moves your energy.
Right. That's wonderful, because when you have an intention, you have a purpose and you
Yes,
have a drive to make it happen.
yes,
And that was a wonderful way to describe how we are in charge of what we want in our lives,
yes,
and we can make it happen if we have all of these things in alignment, like you said, to get us to where we want to be.
yes.
A lot of people think manifesting is woo woo, but really
It's
it's
nothing
not.
more,
Yeah,
yeah, nothing more than just having clear what you want and moving
right,
yourself and your energy, because yeah, there is also that component in the direction of where you want to be. And then things start to happen. That it may be a little bit woo-woo, but because it's just manifestation of what you have inside, your desires, basically.
right.
Yeah,
And taking the steps and the opportunities to get where you want to be.
yes,
If you're not positive and not thinking, oh, I can do it, well, you're jeopardizing that
yeah,
opportunity to get what you want because of your attitude or your energy
yes.
is not there to accomplish what you want.
Right. If you think about that, when people are negative because they don't believe that they can achieve something, after all, they are feeling victims of the things that are happening to them rather than being charged to change the situation. And if you stay in that consciousness of victim, that's fine. I mean, there's nothing wrong. If you're there, you're there. But then things really cannot change because you don't have the control on them. You are making them control you.
Very
So,
good.
yeah.
That was great. Thank you for explaining all of that to us. And just remember the steps that Gaia and I talked about. If you want to manifest what you want in your life, do those steps: breathing, changing the things around you, visualizing what you want, make your intention, take the action when doors open for you and opportunities open for you. Even if you're scared, take that action and go with it.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
also really cultivate your intuition, because then it will lead you to know what you really need to do next, what is good for you, rather than, listening to your mind and maybe tells you what you should do. But really aligning with your what you really want using your intuition, and then things will start to change.
Yes, and if you want to learn more about intuition, we did have an episode on that as well. Gaia, is there anything else that you would like to share about manifesting and harnessing our energy?
No, I think we covered a lot of ground today.
Yes. Well, Gaia and I wanted to share that this is going to be our last episode of the series, and we've enjoyed so much sharing about all the different topics that we've talked about. And we want to thank you for watching, and please leave a comment, like, and follow Gaia and Patti.
Thank you
Until
so much,
next time.
everyone. Yeah, it was a great, great journey. Yeah, and I want to thank Patty because that was really an enjoyable experience, having all these episodes, chatting with you. It was really fun.
I enjoyed it too, Gaia. It was really, really fun. And thank you to our
Thank
audience. And
you.
please share if any of these tips or strategies helped you with all of the different topics that we talked about.
Sure. Reach out if you want more information and we can help.
Yes.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.